Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
We're starting from the menu today,
Yeah. Amazing, right?
right?
That's how we always do. That's so the
No,
people
we
know.
don't.
I mean, we don't always, but you know, whenever.
Oh my God, cat.
Hello. So how has it been? Did you enjoy our hetero adventures last time?
It was awful.
You loved it. You loved the hell out of
There's
it.
so much better eligible bachelors.
But she's the only bachelorette. Doesn't that make her special?
No, because Heather's there,
Shit.
and I'd rather a Heather.
Is it Heather for her character or because her name is Heather? 'Cause
I mean,
we know you have a thing for Heathers. We're aware.
There's like only one Heather I really like.
Do you
though.
like the movie Heathers?
I don't even know what that
Josh
is.
hasn't watched Heather. It's live action. He hasn't watched it. I feel like, well, I don't know. You might enjoy Heather's the musical. I feel like you'd enjoy
There's
that.
Heather's the movie and Heather's the musical.
It's a musical based on the movie.
Is it a stage play?
It started as a movie, didn't it?
Yes.
I mean, is the
It came
musical
out
a stage play?
later.
Yeah, the musical's a stage play.
Okay.
There hasn't been any at least to my knowledge, any filmed theatrical sort of deal. Like there's no Hamilton equivalent as far as like the recording production.
Yeah.
But you know, Heather's is pretty good. I've only seen part of the movie and I've heard some of the songs and it's about Mean Girls. So, you know, you'd love them. You would adore them.
Yeah.
Josh, the only type of girls is Mean Girls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, facts.
They just can't be like shitting on like good boys. Like
Because, I mean, Jenna's pretty mean,
yeah,
right?
Jenna's basically a mean girl, but you know, she's mean to Leo. And
And we can't have that.
That automatically like
Oh, no,
takes
no.
her off the list.
I see. Well, I guess we'll jump in
Yeah. Do you remember which one it is?
this one. Because we made it back to the beginning. And, oh, that's right. We're going out. We're not looking for Carl still, are we? Right? This is
No,
where...
we just got back from talking to like
Clint.
yeah.
Or Duke. We just got back from talking with Duke.
Was it Duke or Clint?
It was... No, we just got back with Flynn from talking to Jeremy...
Yeah,
and
Micah and Heather.
Yeah. And Clint was like, I'm gonna get my gun. That's not how he sounds. At least that's not how I've said
I
his...
fucking love Clint. Like he's,
I know.
he's so fun.
He's a wacky fella, that's for certain.
I like him more than Duke.
No, yeah. That's true.
I can't believe this beast just sat in my lap.
But you love it, and he seems to like it so
Yeah,
far.
that's why I'm confused because I'm like, don't you like
Oh,
hate me?
No, he doesn't hate you. Just give it time. See, it's when you do that,
What do you
Josh is currently putting his whole hand across my cat's face, like in like cupping and gripping. Maybe not gripping, but certainly cupping, and he didn't like it very much.
Well, now he's
You gonna get some ASMR scratching of the cat in the microphone?
is that loud enough?
See, now he's crossed over to me.
Smack.
Now, okay.
Okay.
That's his tail.
Okay. I step outside in the cool air, letting my feet rest on the hard asphalt of the parking lot. I stand here, enjoying the openness of my surroundings. You can only be cooped with two other people in one room for so long before it becomes increasingly apparent you're all just breathing each other's air.
You don't want to breathe TJ's air?
I don't think TJ wants to breathe Chase's air.
Facts.
TJ had tried to keep Leo company today while they went out looking for Carl, but TJ was saying Leo was really distant.
It's because he doesn't actually care about you, TJ.
Does anyone?
I mean, Jenna does.
Jenna is hard ignoring TJ in this route. She has another dick to suck on.
She did get wicked dick down, so she's kind of like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna hang around with this one for this thing.
Holy crap!
I mean, that's what happened. She's just like, you know what, TJ, you can stay at the motel. I'm
gonna be busy getting railed. All right. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
you, it's me. I just really need this. I'll see you in a week, TJ. Bye.
Yep. If that.
If that.
They ended up getting to a little recreational camping spot right before the lake, and Leo just said that he had to go. Left TJ there without a
Oh
ride.
my god, abandoned him in the wilderness.
By the lake. He said he didn't mind because he enjoyed the walk, but Leo's behavior had me worried. Jenna steps out beside me, fidgeting some with her hair. Tough day, huh? She responds quietly. So if we're gonna search tomorrow, have you? I'd actually rather not talk about Carl and the search effort right now, if that's all right with you. I'd rather talk about Dick or something.
Yikes.
Jenna pauses, crossing her arms over her chest. I know that sounds bad, but we truly are doing everything we can for him. Absolutely above and beyond. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
We've got... Right? I mean, they had plenty of time last night.
We just haven't found him, you know? No big deal.
Oh, are you excited to find just Carl dead in a ditch?
Oh, that sucks.
Not really.
Okay.
Like Carl.
Carl's cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
We've got a few more places on the outside of town that Flynn and I were going to to look at, as well as some more phone numbers to call. Flynn's got to going to text us with all of the details in the morning, so that's settled. I let out an exhausted exhale of relief. I honestly have no idea where else to look, so props to them if they were able to scrounge up a place or two. Well, what did you want to talk about then? Jenna leans up against the nearby post, luminescent light giving her fur a slight halo effect. She looks at me now, eyes tired and the very faintest of smiles crossing her muzzle. To be quite honest, not much talking is needed.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Her smile grows less faint, her tired demeanor shifting to somewhat more akin to cozy warmth.
But you guys are out here.
Right? It's infectious, and soon I'm smiling just the same.
He knows.
Right? Your company is fine enough. Chase's company?
Really? Chase's company?
Jenna. Jenna be gay. You can do better.
Facts. Facts.
Really? She nods. Well, same for you. That's good then. It's very good. Great.
Y'all.
She lulls her eyes, standing there with the look like she's waiting for something. It takes me a second to realize what for. Oh, so I'm just gonna step over here. I take one comical large step over towards where Jenna's standing. My tail swishing behind me in a low arc before slapping down on the pavement. Jenna lets out a little amused noise as she peers up at me, her own tail flicking in a constant sway. Oh. She cants her head, putting on a front of innocent curiosity as I approach. Whatever for? Well, maybe to do something like this?
Is TJ gonna see them?
I hope so.
Oh,
I hope his
so.
face is pressed up against the glass window.
So how does this play out in your route? Like
you
what?
have like a conversation and go back into the motel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just, you know.
I'm kind of sad because this means like one of my favorite conversations in Jenna's route doesn't happen. But I don't know. Maybe it will. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, does what plays a role in that as far as like
It's like in the middle of the day and you and her are at like Carl's house and she asks like she has a conversation with you about like is this Thursday or Friday?
this is
Is this Friday?
No, this is Thursday. We're still on
Is this
Thursday.
Friday? Then it might happen on Friday.
We haven't had the Friday card yet. I don't think.
I place my paw on either side of her face. Her fur is so much softer than mine, with no oily sensation to it at all. It rubs my thumb. I rub my thumb across her cheek, then lean down to plant my muzzle against hers. Our lips meet.
Straight.
Chase, that's so
Tragic.
straight.
When you have so many eligible bachelors, and by that I mean Leo and Katsu.
That's a whole two.
That's a whole two.
A whole whopping two
A
you get to
whole
pick from.
two. We can add Brian to that.
Why do you keep doing this? If
That's
you
funny.
want to romance Brian, that's your decision.
I mean, I'd rather romance Devin if we're going by bears.
I mean, facts. Devin's cuddly and wonderful.
Yeah, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
except he's not into getting high with Cameron. So
I mean,
what a loser.
wow. Okay.
Cameron and Ardo are sitting there getting high, having the time of their life, and Devin's just like grumbling like off to the side.
I mean, Devin, you just gotta let him do his thing. You don't gotta get all grumpy about it.
Yeah, no, it's the fact that he got super grumpy about it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! It's like you want to get out of this haunted town or something.
Yeah. Whatever.
Let him have his fun.
Right, right. Her touch is gentle, a comfortable yet intimate pressure. Soon, she opens her mouth, and I find myself doing the same. With Leo, it was always like some kind of tongue battle for dominance, which of course can be fun, but right now, this is nice.
A gentle making out.
I can feel goosebumps on the back of my neck as her breath meets mine. It's kind of nice, like oatmeal that she stole from me.
That she stole from me. Did she steal the rest of my oatmeal? Yeah, see?
Had she been getting into my dinosaur egg oatmeal packs I bought?
Because that was
in
conversation.
Flynn's route.
Yeah, that conversation
That was in
wasn't
Flynn.
in this one.
No. I hope not. Oh,
Oh,
she
she
is.
super was.
She's mining you for all you're worth, Chase. And all that is your
Oh,
oatmeal.
that's all you have to offer her is oatmeal.
A simple woman.
Right, right. I only have a few of those. You have a box!
a mostly empty box.
I mean, yes, and it does take 2 packets.
Yeah, to really
Right.
like fill up an adult.
Yeah.
So
I haven't had oatmeal forever.
I haven't had oatmeal in over a decade.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's about to say with me.
It's pretty good.
But is it worth it?
Yeah, I
You
would
gotta
say
put a
so.
shit ton of honey on it.
Not really. If you get like brown
Yes.
sugar, you don't really need to.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, or like
Don't they have like brown sugar maple
Yeah,
flavors?
that's like the one to eat. There's also like good berries and like cream flavors like peaches and raspberry and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
Do you like oatmeal?
Yeah, I like
You an
oatmeal.
oatmeal person?
I'm more of a. I love.
You love cereal.
I do like
You
cereal.
eat cereal almost every day.
I haven't been as bad, especially. Well, I haven't been as bad
If
because
we
we've
get
been out
any
of
more
milk.
cereal,
We've-
is
we
it
have
all
a,
gone?
We have a whole box of Cheerios I haven't touched yet, but that's because we're out
For
of milk.
now.
We're out of milk, so I haven't been able to eat any.
I'm surprised he hasn't just poured a bowl of just like dry cereal.
I
And
do
just
that.
go-
I don't like dry cereal
Why not?
because
It's got a nice crunch to it.
Tastes. It still has crunch when you add milk to it, and it has better flavor.
You gotta eat fast.
You got to eat it before it gets soggy, but
It's perfect. Like certain cereals are perfectly fine.
I'm not saying
Without
they're.
milk,
I'm
right?
not saying
Captain
they're
Crunch.
not.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I love leaving my mouth tattered and bleeding.
Yeah, facts. Facts. But
Granted, I will still eat it without milk.
I just like milk with my cereal. All right.
Oh man, there's a restaurant in Baltimore called the Blue Moon Cafe.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they make Captain Crunch French toast. It's the dopest shit ever.
Apparently, it's really intense.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's so good, and it's really easy. All you do is just like before you put it in the pan, just like one side with the cereal, the other side with the cereal. You put
Slap
it in the pan. Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
And
We-
like because it's like Captain Crunch is just pure sugar.
Yeah.
That shit caramelizes and it's just the best.
We did just recently run out of Captain Crunch. I don't think
I
have
can't
the
eat a full bowl of Captain Crunch. Like it's too much sugar.
Yeah, I have to be in the mood.
Yeah.
I could eat it whenever. I could eat every kind of Captain Crunch.
Yeah, but you have no sugar limit.
That's not true.
It's like triple the normal average. Like
I'm a
human being.
really large fat person.
Would you call this man fat?
No.
Okay.
ate sugar when I was younger. Not like straight sugar, but I had a lot of sugar when I was younger. So I guess my
You
body's
grew up on the American diet.
Yep.
yeah. Dr. Pepper was
Go
was
to
my,
McDonald's.
was my enemy and my friend.
Have you ever eaten cereal with Dr. Pepper?
No,
Oh, we should try
I
it.
have not stooped.
Let's go.
I'm not doing that.
Which
No.
wait. Which cereal would you do though? If you had to choose a cereal to go along with it,
I don't know if I should dignify this.
I want to know.
Answer the question.
Yeah, either that or the commenters are gonna start asking.
No. Well, they can't bully me.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
You'll come into a stream and then people will immediately start asking.
That's not even true.
I
They'll
feel,
say
like, I feel like with the carbonation, it would just make it worse. Like,
yeah.
It would get soggy faster.
I-
Yeah, it would.
Probably base level Captain Crunch without the
Like,
fruit
can you imagine getting like a
circles.
really sugary one, like a cinnamon toast crunch, and you have like the cinnamon
Oh,
sugar
God.
mixing with
like that's an extra like layer. Or like I feel like Honey Smacks would also be terrible with Dr. Pepper.
That shit would get soggy.
Or like Fruit Loops would be off. See, anything that has its own like fruity distinct like quote unquote fruity.
Oh my God, just
distinct
I just
flavor.
Fruity
keep-
Pebbles.
That's what I was saying. Fruity Pebbles, and it would just immediately just turn into
Yeah.
like, wet cement.
You stick your spoon
Just turn into
in. You
wet
stick your
cement.
spoon in to scoop up. Like, where'd the cereal go? It all dissolved into the soda. Or like cocoa. Actually, chocolate cereal would actually probably be pretty good. Like Cocoa Pebbles.
Because like
Or-
Dr.
Well,
they stay
Pepper is like
solid
a
more.
cherry drink.
Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
So chocolates and cherries go very well together.
Yeah. Maybe not Reese's Puffs because that peanut butter would be awful. Be pretty bad.
I don't know. Aren't there nuts in Dr. Pepper?
There's a lot of ingredients. I don't know.
Like, isn't carrots one of the ingredients?
Carrots is one of. It's quote unquote one of the ingredients, but it's not one of the ones you taste.
Yeah. Yeah, like the 23
The
flavors.
23
that they
flavors
mix
of Dr.
to get
Pepper.
that
Carrots is
distinct-
one of them.
Yeah.
Carrots is one of the flavors.
Fascinating.
I looked up the ingredient. I've looked up the ingredients multiple times through my life just because I was curious.
The one that stood out to me was
Favorite drink?
carrots.
Huh?
Your favorite drink?
It's my favorite soda, but I don't want. I try not to drink it.
Look,
as
the
much
best
anymore.
soda ever created is CC Lemon, and there's no debating.
We're not in Japan though. It's really yummy. It is delicious.
It's objectively the best like soda ever.
But what if I don't want something lemony?
Then you're a coward.
Honestly, like lemon drinks on like a hot day.
Oh yeah,
The best.
superb for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You know, give it a little bit of carbonation. Basically, that's CC lemon. Get a soda stream, make some lemonade, put a soda stream.
There's some like fizzy lemonade that you can get at the store. They're pretty
Okay.
good.
We'll try that and pretend.
Yeah.
And it's even close, but not close
Yeah.
enough.
Right.
No. Also, nobody at me about fucking cereal and soda.
They're gonna
I'm putting
at
this.
you.
I'm putting this out there. Nobody at me.
They're
Do
gonna-
it.
they're
Don't
gonna
do
at
it.
you. They're gonna at you.
You see, they don't bully me when I show up in stream. They just say hello, and then
Yeah.
you go on with your conversation, and I'm just hanging out. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
For now.
No, they don't. They won't bully me. I'm invisible. I'm a ghost.
Okay.
They're scared. They're intimidated by me.
Sure. Jenna pulls back after a few seconds, her face radiant and glowing. Radiant and glowing. Wow.
Yeah.
She looks
How
content,
straight.
right? Despite everything going on. She hums to herself in thought. I take her smaller paw in mine, interlacing our fingers. Is something on your mind? Just never kissed a guy in a motel parking lot. She looks up towards the sky.
First time for everything.
At night.
That's so specific, Jenna.
Oh. That response was not exactly what I had been expecting. Just, everywhere else then. Damn! I tease, quickly putting on a big goofy smile to emphasize how much I'm joking and hope to God she doesn't get offended. Right.
She gets offended.
I mean, she doesn't seem to get offended by Chase. Just like better men.
Blessed.
I'm
Man, she does have low standards.
right. I'm just making sure I remember to add it to my list. She says this with complete deadpan before pushing away from the post and turning her head back inside. Wait, I was just messing with you. Oh, I know. She walks past me, swinging her arm and smacking me squarely on the ass. The shock of it renders me completely off balance. I trip.
She.
I die.
I die.
It has
Takes you
been
back to the.
right quite a long time since all of it just ended there.
Yeah, that
and
was-
it's like you have to be gay.
Yeah.
To me,
No,
just-
no, no, wait. What if the red the skelly red
oh,
man
Flinny boy.
just like smacks his ass and he dies?
Flynn got
Flynn
last
ride. Takes you back.
he would.
What?
It has been quite a long time since someone's done that to me, and I feel my face flush with heat as Jenna walks away. I can see her proud of herself smile stuck to her muzzle even when her back is turned. And God, what a backside. Jesus!
He knows.
I was so nervous when we did it
Well,
before.
I mean, he loves ass.
But Leo's ass is bigger.
It's. I mean, he's a little more.
That's
He's
an
probably got
objectively
more
true
ass.
statement.
We don't really see his ass though.
It's a fact.
Yeah, but like a wolf versus a fennec fox.
I mean, yeah, she's just small.
It's got a butt, little tiny butt.
Tiny
Probably, probably. And then Flynn probably has like an ass.
Probably.
All I can think about is that stupid doggy. Jesus Christ.
Great.
I'm hope. Oh man! So they just released. I got an email from Paw Print Press because they
Yeah.
and they released a bunch of new merchandise.
Oh, exciting.
There's now an Amicus Kigurumi.
Jesus.
It's kind of cute.
All right. Cool. It's for someone.
I mean, it's just a cute Kigu,
Yeah. No. That's fine. You can be a cute Kigu all at once.
and like most people won't know, so it's a stealth Kigu.
The stealth Kigu. You know, like the bracelet's a pretty stealth bracelet for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
No one's gonna know, but when they do know, you'll lock eyes, and then you will immediately turn away and walk in the opposite direction, even if it takes the long way to get to wherever you're
It
going.
reminds me with Nika. By the way, hi Nika. She's probably gonna be watching this later. The one time where
Has she caught up?
she's been watching.
Oh no!
She's watching through. She's
But like,
yeah.
But like, speaking of that, like, one of her like Starbucks friends has
Yeah.
like a bad dragon like pin on their backpack,
Oh,
and Nika is just like staring like, I know,
So they'll just know.
and then they're just like, stop, you perv.
They'll
Even
see-
though they're the one with the bad dragon.
That's what they'll
pin.
say to you. Stop, you perv. You wearing that lewd anchor bracelet.
It's not lewd though.
It's so lewd. It's so lewd.
But yeah, when people don't know, they don't know. But when people know,
Right,
They know.
right. Like I had gotten a comment on my smoke room video, so I have to censor that game because penis. And
Not penis.
I used a cropped photo of a specific Spyro fan art. That's very infamous.
Very infamous.
Very infamous. And I got
Show me right
I
now.
got not right now. Not right now.
Not right now.
Not right now.
I
But
gotta know.
I got a comment going like, I know that image. I know that
That's so
penguin.
good.
I know that look.
It's-
And I'm like, you've outed yourself. You know what this image
you know
is.
what this is. You've done this. You can't blame me. You had to say something.
This is why like obscure meme culture's the best.
Right.
It's pretty good.
God, I miss it. I was so nervous when we did it before. I guess I didn't really have time to appreciate things. I wish I could sleep in your bed tonight. I speak without thinking, and Jenna stops, her paws on the door handle. The audible thunks of TJ fussing about inside penetrates the silence. What's stopping you?
Oh shit.
A genuine question, but she doesn't stick around for the answer. And then I'm alone.
Oh man, is this okay.
Yeah, with a little sigh, I rest my my side against the same post Jenna was, closing my eyes again and just letting the surroundings sink in. Again, It's unusually humid out, especially for spring, where we usually get less than an inch of rain a month. Monsoon season isn't set to start for another 90 days or so. I held out my paws to the sky and let my tongue loll out, tasting the ozone in the air. You're not Googling it, are you? Okay.
You were so worried. You were so worried.
That was like a genuine fear. I was just going on Discord right now.
He's like, no, wait, stop.
No. You don't want to know.
I do know.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's the closest thing I can get to being in water right now. Jesus. Not counting the shower, of course.
He's an otter.
Lord.
He is a thirsty boy.
He wants the water.
Oh my god. That's why I drew that Chase being thirsty drawing last night.
It's very
What I
good.
did on stream.
Yeah.
I mean, actually being surrounded in something vast and wet, jeez. Like a moist blanket that you can let carry you away.
He's an otter. They need.
Otters in their water. Speaking of moist blankets,
Oh my god.
TJ has been in the bathroom for like an hour,
Oh,
and
okay.
I really got a piss.
Okay, that went in a better direction than I thought.
Yeah, he just straight up nutted as soon as like she smacked his ass.
He's that weak.
Jesus, what is this? Freaking guard 3? Like,
Fucking god.
I step away from the high-pitched buzz of the fluorescent outdoor lighting, headed out around the bend of the motel and into the wash area, into the wash nearby. Literally, why? It takes me a second for my eyes to adjust to the darkness.
In the darkest darkness.
Within the darkest darkness.
The darkest darkness. Come on, Sora.
Fuck.
What are we doing in Echo?
Oh my god! You know,
Oh no.
I'd
Would
play that game. Oh my god, the Heartless designs would be lit.
Would that make Goofy and Donald routes?
Well, they also have gay furry sex.
Oh, who's
Donald
more
would
gay
go to the
between the
smoke
two?
room.
What?
Who has a more chance of being gay? Goofy
Well, I
or
don't
Donald?
know.
They're both like aggressively straight.
Yeah, they're both pretty darn hetero.
Say more Donald.
Oh yeah, one rough night with Daisy, and he's like,
Maybe
"I'm
there's
going to the other."
Maybe there's some other options out there.
Goes to the smoke room.
And learns who he truly was meant to be.
Oh no.
And playing as Sora, he gets his lion design coming to this world.
Oh no, he becomes a cutie lion.
Yeah.
Cutie lion
And
anthro.
you have the final boss is Leo, who's been possessed by darkness.
Oh, I was gonna say Brian, because he could probably summon Heartless.
He'd be a mid boss. No, see,
No, Duke is the mid boss.
Pete would
Come
show
on.
up
Oh,
and seduce
Pete
Brian,
Chan. Oh, what a power couple.
and then they would both summon Heartless together.
Oh, they'd kiss.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, you see like
You ever get the feeling that Pete's just like a closet gay?
Sometimes I sit and think about his wife, and I'm like,
Oh,
what's her name? Pam? Was it
it was Penny, isn't it?
Penny? Was it? I don't remember.
Peg.
Peg.
Her name's Peg.
Peg,
Yeah,
fuck, yeah, we
because
were-
we know how that relationship works.
see, there you go.
That's why I'm like,
Oh my god.
Pete. Like,
No, but then Larxene would show up, but she just looks normal. And then her and Jenna would fight because
oh,
the chick fight.
powerful women. Who's the
fuck.
sexiest organization member, and why,
Why
is
is it
Luke
Marluxia?
Sword? Why do you have shit taste? Luke Sword is so conventionally handsome.
I mean, it's true. I like Marluxia's hair though.
oh my god.
I really like his hair.
Tell me in the comments which organization member would you
organization?
fuck?
Xanor.
Probably got some weirdos who would say Vexen, and they can just leave.
No, it's Xanor.
I mean, I think Zoomers would like Demix.
Oh, Zoomers would love Demix.
Yeah.
Demix is cute. He's a little, he's a
yeah.
little cute boy. I don't know. Lexaeus is the strong silent type. No,
He's so-
Zexion. Zoomers would love Zexion.
Oh my god, he is pretty.
He's too pretty.
yeah.
He attracts them femboy lovers.
Luxar's still the hottest one.
I suppose, objectively.
The desert at night can look pretty strange, like the absence of the sun sucks all like the color out of the world. It makes trying not to fall into a ditch all the more difficult.
Why are you looking at me? Fucking die. Get off my dick. Climb out of side of me. Get away. I don't need this.
Everything starts blending together.
Fuck you.
Once I find a good spot hidden away from any of the motel windows, I turn my back to get the leak taking. This didn't work well the last time someone took a leak by the motel.
Well, he tried last time.
He's gonna piss and then.
Well, no,
someone's gonna
Kudzu
kidnap
went
him.
around.
That's right. Kudzu
Oh,
did
yeah.
go to take a leak.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden. But yeah, so.
And then there's the Brian scene where he's at the trailer.
Yeah, he's already tried to take a leak in this route, though.
Oh, did he? Oh, right.
On the
with
hike,
the
remember?
yeah, with the
rock,
with
not
the
rock, not
yeah,
rock.
that could be a face, but is a rock, but rock face.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm making a concerted effort to this time not to piss on myself. Maybe Jenna likes it. If that happens twice in a row, Jenna's gonna start thinking I have a fetish or something. Water sports.
God.
Why do they call it water sports anyway? If you're actually into water-based sports, you can't really talk about your hobby without the perverts in the room thinking you like piss.
Is that what it's called?
Is it?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't know all the shorthand names for fetishes.
I don't either.
Well, though to be fair, there's much worse stuff out there to be into. Yeah, I mean, you could be into furry shit.
You could be into
I
God.
remember for the longest time, Flynn had this whole reputation for being into scat.
Ugh.
Wait, you don't like night shift nurses?
I do not like that at all.
I'm having war flashbacks, bro.
I do not.
I think it started
God
after
damn.
someone called him a shit pusher because he was gay, and of course he told them that he was that he was and loved doing it. Okay, then that got all ambiguated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the high school social mill until Flynn was apparently spending his weekends driving into septic tanks. Flynn wasn't remotely pleased with that stigma. Didn't go away. And of course, I thought it was hilarious. So did Carl, apparently.
Yep.
Strangely enough, that never got applied to Leo and I, even with all of our PDA. I guess. There's a crunching.
Because Flynn is like aggressively horny. So.
Yeah, he is.
He could be into things. They'll see Leo and Chase and be like, "Oh, look at these nice normal gays.
Look at this cute couple.
Look at this cute
he
couple."
talked about sounding a dude.
Who did?
Yeah, Flynn.
Yeah.
Flynn? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's into the things. He's into the weird stuff.
Yeah.
Leo and Chase just have regular sex.
Yeah.
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 It's pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
They just have regular sex.
Just up the butt.
Yep.
That's it.
There's a crunching noise behind me, a dry brumble being a tread underfoot, and sudden scoffing of dirt. The noise stops as soon as it starts, and I glance over, realizing I'm not alone.
Whoa! What the fuck?
I blink. I must have finished pissing a minute ago, but here I am, still holding my prick. Micah stares at the aforementioned before looking back at me, up at me. I quickly shove myself back into my shorts, nearly tripping over myself as I step back away from him. Damn it, where'd he even come from? I was taking a leak.
The fuck you were, schizo.
His voice is strange, distant. In fact, he looks completely out of it, as if he comprehension of the world around him is delayed.
You were just standing there, staring off into the great dark nothing, cock and paw. Jerking into the void. How'd you defeat that? How you defeat it?
What are you talking about?
The secret to sanity.
Yup. I mean, that is true in Echo, though.
Yeah, if you're nut, you get... The post-nut clarity takes on a whole new meaning in Echo.
Yeah. Are you being haunted? If you jerk off, it cancels out the Echo
It
evil.
cancels out the evil. That's all
They
it takes.
they find that out in the smoke room.
I didn't
Lord.
realize it was an actual thing. Oh my god.
Yeah. So drugs also work. So anything that like causes the mind to distort slightly can cancel it.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
They just
like,
need to have one big town
people
orgy
do
to
a lot
save
of
everybody.
drugs.
Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah. It's their way of getting out
That
of
and
that.
fucking.
Yeah. That's why both those things are really popular here.
Yeah.
Just have a town orgy.
It's just
Cure
really
the
funny
evil.
in a scene in Smoke Room where a guy's like, I'm seeing some shit, it's weird, this night's terrible, and the other person's like, we can just fuck. And he's like,
Sounds good to me.
you paying?
Because
it's a prostitute.
It's sad, but at the same, like, it's just how it is with small towns.
I mean, where we grew up, it was people getting pregnant and
All the fucking time.
all the time, and drugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what was it, of the reported like 15 or like 20 cases of STDs in our county's high school, 19 of them were at our particular school that
Yeah.
were reported.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just, there was really nothing to do. Like, you had to, like, drive somewhere to
And-
go do something fun.
A lot of kids don't got cars.
Nope.
You know?
So, either drugs or fucking or both.
I mean, I just stayed home and played Final Fantasy IV.
I stayed home and watched cartoons.
Me too.
Yeah.
Those seem like more wholesome ways to spend your time.
I would spend time
and
outside.
I still do that.
It's fine. It's fine. Why are you here? Micah points at a half-lidded stare in my direction, his fingers wiggling around the edges of his tank top. He's not so much looking at me as looking right through me.
I'm a bat and it's night. I can be wherever I want. Facts.
So you want to be here? And the voice echoes so clearly in my mind, I can't help but say it out loud.
Oh, is Samuel gonna possess him and we're gonna murder
Who's
Micah?
this one?
Do you think Samuel's on this route?
Who is this
I
one?
wouldn't know. We don't know because Josh is that way.
So you want to be here?
Did you say that each of the fonts correlates to a specific character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck no.
He sniffs, his answer spoken with a tired, slurred tone.
I mean, I'm here because, like, there's dick all for me out there. Fuck, wait. You're talking about right here, right now, with you?
I look into his widened pupils and slowly
You
nod.
just
Shit.
Micah rubs at his face, pitching at his own lightly fuzzed cheeks, his gaze still a million miles away. He's exhausted, or at least appears so. Like someone on the tail end of a ride on a fierce upper.
You can't put sleep off forever. Shit. I'm only half awake right now, and that's the worst way to be. It's like how when you're dreaming, like you're flying, but when you're having a nightmare, you're falling. It's always falling.
Okay. Micah steps back, his heels hanging hanging off the edge of the wash, and I'm sure he's about to tip over into it. Without thinking, I reach out for him, but he seems to lean away from my paw. What the hell am I doing? Don't touch the druggie. Oh, the junkie, yeah. I should get out of here. Back to the motel room.
Behold,
having straight.
I was shaped in iniquity.
He extends his tattooed arms and shows off his wingspan. Before I can say anything to respond to the bat's ramblings, he tips backwards like he's expecting someone to catch him. Oh shit! Are you okay? Silence. I start creeping over to the edge to get a look at him, but a small voice rings out from within.
Fucking how?
He goes quiet again as dust plumes rise from from the ditch. Finally, another small grunt.
No, where the hell am I? Ah, son of a bitch.
As I peer over the edge, I can tell it's about a good 3 or 4 foot drop. Nothing too dire, but definitely not pleasant. Micah's dazed gaze, meets mine and quickly narrows.
Fuck, of course. It wasn't just a dream.
Okay. I stare blankly at him, wheeling around in my head for a few seconds. Wait, were you sleepwalking?
If that's what you want to call it. Did you just have your prick out?
I ignore the question. Your dream made you do a trust fall into the dirt? I thought you were tweaking out on drugs or something.
If only.
Micah slowly pushes himself up to his feet and climbs out of the wash. His backside is completely caked with dirt and goat head brumble. He tries to pick out the sticks out of his fur, wincing with each pluck. Oh, stickers. Okay.
I thought there was water in there for some reason.
Okay. He thumbs over his shoulder. There's probably not going to be any in there for a few months.
Yeah, fuck. I'll be gone by then.
Micah shakes his legs a few times. Some more dust scatters to the wind.
Maybe gone to hell.
Right? Having white fur like that must suck in the desert here. If you even get the slightest bit dirty, everyone can see. That would kind of suck.
That would.
Yeah, it would.
For me, everything just kind of blends into the brown fur. That's why I don't shower for months on end.
It doesn't matter because no one knows. I just get really stinky.
That's what deodorant's for.
He's an otter, though.
Yeah.
Does he have deodorant? Well, he has.
They have the
anti-musk
musk off.
Yeah, I guess that's the equivalent.
Yeah.
Okay.
He squints at the building nearby and lets out a little astonished noise.
I made it all the way out to the motel? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Fucking hellfire, man. Shit's just getting so much worse.
He shakes his head. He's clearly lucid now, but I don't know if he's really talking to me.
You doze off for 1 minute, and then everything's an absolute shit show.
A cold chill creeps down along my spine. This all sounds real familiar.
Pot helps, keeps the bad vibes down, but it's a quick fix for something that you never know when it's coming.
I mean, I do prefer Micah over Ralph.
Yeah.
For as, like, the drug friend who's going to use, like, sex and drugs to stave off evil.
Oh, is Ralph the smoker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a side character there.
Okay.
He's weird. You get to see his dick, though.
Oh, wonderful.
You get to see almost every character's dick in that game.
I believe it.
Except for Todd.
Okay.
He's a nice, wholesome Christian boy.
I see.
Gotta have one.
Right? His, hey, we know that he does, like, have a family lineage, though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, it's good times.
I've been having something familiar to happening to me, I think. Really bad dreams, mainly. His gaze snaps to me as if he wasn't expecting me to actually respond to him.
Fucking really? No shit.
The bat extends an arm out to his surroundings, gesticulating at everything and nothing at this all at once while his wings flap about.
You ain't the only one, Muskfuck. You ain't seen how it's been. It's real shit down on Jasmine Street. The hum gets bad there.
The hum?
Ooh, we have a name for it.
I frown, unnerved by the bat's words, but not really sure I should start questioning them.
You wouldn't know after all. You're just having a little fun trip and then fucking right off.
Micah says this like it's a bad thing. However, I'm not guilty about wanting to get the hell out of here at the soonest possible convenience. You could leave now.
You could.
When we find Carl, of course. You can leave now. So, you're gonna leave town too? Micah glances over at me.
Yeah, you should go soon, swell.
But he'll be back.
Ooh.
But you'll be back? Oh. They all come back.
They always come back.
We all come back. Chase.
What are you on about?
I'm
They
honestly...
always come back.
Yeah, right. I'm honestly not quite sure myself. The words just sounded right at the time. I shrug. I guess that's just what it feels like to me. Yeah, this kind of stuff hasn't really happened yet in Jenna's route.
No,
No.
We haven't experienced any of it yet.
not everyone does.
His tone shifts more melancholic. The young bat reaches into his pocket and flips out an old cell phone for the moment. He has a flip phone?
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh, bruh! It looks like one of those cheapo ones that you buy the minutes and texting for per usage.
It's his burner phone because he's a dealer.
Yeah, see?
Burners, I think they're called. After a moment, I realize who he's referring to. I never really knew Keith. Sorry, he went missing. Yeah, missing. He stops messing with his phone, yellow eyes flicking back up at me.
You didn't know him, and you're not the reason he disappeared, so stop talking like you're personally involved.
I mean, he knew his mom. I feel myself starting to get a little frustrated. I don't know why I'm still here. In fact, I don't know why Micah's still here. Maybe he wants company. He's just lingering about, even after he claimed he came this way due to sleepwalking or whatever. What was Keith doing before he went missing? This is the point where I seem to have Micah's full attention. He glances around for a moment before stepping forward, lowering his voice to a quiet rasp.
What he always was doing, Schizo, trying to fix people. He'd see somebody who'd be utter shit trash and then find their inner spirit or whatever. You know, native shit.
Oh, that's probably why, Heather really liked him.
Well, native light. Whatever. Keith was one of those weird kids who read philosophy books in school. He helped all of us, of course, and I thank him to bits for it. Screwass didn't like it, didn't know his limits. Started getting chummy with his supplier, this big bear bastard named Brian.
Supplier? Keith's dealt drugs?
Bitch, everyone deals drugs and gets dealt in Echo. This ain't a surprise, or shouldn't be. So let me get you off your moral high horse right now.
He squints in thought.
Yeah, now that I think of it. Wasn't your mom the only one that let Sven miserly plow her for Oxy? Whoa.
I feel like this is a very sensitive topic.
What? I can't help but be taken aback by that one. No.
You're saying your mom didn't take Oxy?
No, she had back pain issues and took Percocet. But that's it.
That is Oxy, bitch. But enough about your whore mom.
Fuck you!
God.
He huffs. He's so full of shit, just like before at the bonfire. I dip my paws into my pocket and turn to leave. I get a couple steps forward to the motel before I hear the bat rasp from behind me.
Hey, don't be a bitch.
I keep walking. The shower is probably freed up now, and God knows I could use it. Yeah, get all that oil out. If not just for the water, but the time alone.
No, wait, seriously, stop. Chase.
I hear a frustrated sigh.
Chase, please. I need to talk to you, serious like.
Hmm?
Yeah, just when he talked about your.
Called his
Mom
mom a
like that?
whore.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Chase seems the kind of person he'd be like, I'm listening.
He's gonna do it.
I turn, and if his sight is any good, he can get a good view of how done with his shit I am from my expression alone.
Keith tried to help this supplier, turn his life around, all that.
I hesitate. I didn't expect him to start talking about Keith again.
He saw the goodness in him, etc., etc. Before all this, Keith would always take me out after school on Fridays. We'd go flying these RC planes we tinkered with down by the river. I mean, it sounds about as fun as plucking pubes to most folks now, but little me loved it. The moment he started getting close to Brian, that stopped. We saw him less and less until, poof, Keith's gone. No one knew where he went, including Brian. So claimeth he. And I had nothing left here.
I mean, but Brian seems like a very trustworthy individual.
Why are you like this?
Because we don't know anything bad about Brian in this route.
That's fair, but
Are we supposed to
do?
pretend like we don't?
I mean, maybe.
I don't
I don't know.
play that game. No, sir.
It's whatever.
Sure.
My anger with the bat begins to fade as he looks me straight in the eye. There's something about the tone of his voice that's different. Like this is actually a matter he thought about for a long time. Micah, are you? I exhale, stepping forward and lowering my voice. Are you gay? Are you trying to tell me something?
Something about Carl? No. I'm trying to get you to whip your dick out again.
The runty bat's nostrils flare as he steps closer. I cover my crotch with my free paw, and he rolls his eyes.
Do you want help finding the rich fat kid?
I hesitate as his hostile phrasing, but begrudgingly nod. Any information at all could help at this point. Yes, I want to find Carl. Do you know anything that could help us?
Cool. And hopefully.
He doesn't speak for a time, rolling his cell phone in his paw.
Don't report anything I'm about to tell you to the cops. I'm genuinely trying to help you here, but I don't need you to swear to that. But I need you to swear to that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I swear I won't tell the cops. I lie. It's not like the cops will pick up anyway.
Good. Nothing I did is really illegal, but it can be implicating as all hell if you don't find your friend.
Is this about the meth that you said, that you guys said Carl was taking?
No, that was bullshit.
Oh, really? I knew it! Well, Flynn knew.
Like Hellfire, I'm going to start ratting fuckers out in the front of everybody. The Hendricks house was marked. Jeremy tipped Clint off that Carl was staying home alone. Clint then brings me on to scope shit out just before midnight at 11. I can see well in the dark and got a good look at their alarm system. That's when I noticed two big glowing eyes staring back at me. I don't know what happened, but there was a flash, and next thing I know, I'm falling from the second-story ledge into the riprap.
The photo. That was Micah.
Oh,
It wasn't Mothman. It was just a dumb, druggy bat.
It was. That's hilarious.
The flash of Carl's cell phone camera. That has to be it. He took a picture of you before you fell. We found the photo the next day. The bat's lips tighten.
well, fuck me then.
No.
Guess it's good that I'm getting ahead of this.
It barely even looked like you, I think. The picture was all distorted. I try to wave off his concerns with a reassuring tone, reshifting the conversation back to Carl. What happened next? Micah sighs, speaking up again.
Next thing I hear is a whole shit ton of thudding. Like, da-dunk, da-dunk. I couldn't move. I didn't want to start sprinting off while anyone inside was still looking out a window. So I huddled up in a blind spot, and the noise kept going for a solid 30 minutes. Then, a fucking hell of a clatter. The sound of wooden boards snapping inside. Next thing I know, the fat ass is taking off into the desert, completely spooked.
Which direction?
South, I think. Anyway,
He holds up his basic-looking cell phone.
I gave Clint a call, told him what had happened. He started freaking the fuck out on me, cussing and swearing, spitting up a storm. Kept insisting he needed to call someone. And that's the last I heard of it. Spent the next 12 hours nursing a bruised tailbone in an abandoned trailer off Route 65.
Well, goddamn. Actual answers. This is all really helpful, Micah. But why are you telling me this? Why are you ratting out your friends to someone you hate? The bat groans aloud, a look of exasperation crossing his tired features.
Have you been listening at all? There are fuckers out there I don't trust, and if there's anything to be done about putting a boot to their asses, I'm down. For Keith.
The bat taps at his phone for a few times before holding it my way.
Give me your number. I'll keep you updated on what's going on. The supplier guy I mentioned will be coming into town. I'll see if I can get some more info out of him and Clint about the RAM.
I take the phone, slowly using the tiny buttons-based numpad to put in my number.
You're so zoomer chased.
Right? I mean, he would have grown up with mostly touchscreens, I guess.
I guess.
Like in his teenage years.
I suppose.
There's probably a few ways this can come back and bite me in the ass, but at this point, I'm pretty damn desperate for a lead. I just never would have expected it to come from Micah of all people, and willingly at that. And here I thought you hated me.
I don't care about you enough to hate you, schizo.
I hand the bat back his phone, unsure of how to feel about that response. If I don't hear you from you by the time we have to go Sunday...
You should get the fuck out of Echo.
His tone is flat, a matter-of-fact statement that he believes doesn't need further explanation. I nod in response, wondering if it's too late to take my number back. Well, if that's all... I glance back to the motel?
Whatever.
Micah looks.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, one more thing.
Oh? I perk a brow in his direction.
You still with that wolf boy, Leo?
Yes? I remember him getting skittish about him earlier. He's acting nonchalant, but there's definitely something more to this question than casual curiosity. The answer to the question itself is also a complicated one. Not really. Why do you ask?
I don't give a shit.
He looks down at his phone as he says this. A lie. Then why'd you ask?
I hear he talks a lot of shit. Was wondering if he ever talks shit about me.
Micah folds his arms over his chest, staring at his phone screen. To be honest, I don't even recall a time he ever mentioned you by name. It's the truth. Out of all of the Jasmine Street kids, Micah was one I never really heard Leo talk about.
Figures.
What?
What? I'm out of here. I'll text you in a bit.
The bat turns and heads off.
I have a theory. What if they slept together?
Oh, maybe.
Possible.
There's something about him that sticks with me, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, once he disappears around the corner of the motel, I take out my phone and tab over to our group chat.
Nice. Oh, we did it. Oh, it's hoof prints going into the desert. It's Friday, baby.
Yeah, we were on Thursday for like 10 parts.
God, that was so long. There was so much that happened.
So much straight sex.
Right,
goddamn.
right.
Oh, boy.
We can save
All right.
and like end the part here. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Wow.
see you around, everyone.